Now we gotta go help people customize and save hundreds with liver. Now we gotta go help people customize and save.
Good afternoon, race fans. Welcome here to the Nsrla National Series here tonight at Pocono for the Rise Above 200. You guys are going to be in for some action-packed racing here tonight. These guys are ready to go. They've been on track for a little bit here. $14 people are in attendance tonight for the race. By the way, y'all, my name is Highside Sanity TV. Thank you all for jumping in tonight here with us. As we get ready to go here, Gonna be a big race here tonight, as it always is for these gentlemen. As we're looking here, there's going to be 80 laps to distance tonight here. These gentlemen are going to be having 4 sets of tires. We right on board some people here. Yeah, 4 sets of tires, 70% fuel. There's a cap of 28 drivers here tonight. If we can hold all that, since warm-ups are on, I believe the field is set here. They will have 0 fast repairs. Stage laps will be at 20 and 40. So it should be a good race here tonight for these guys. I'm excited. Yo, what's up, whole guy? Hey, buddy, how you been, buddy? Welcome in. As we're riding on board some of these gentlemen here, let's see. I think they are almost done with warm-ups here. So, ooh, a little bit of nice paint schemes running for everybody tonight. As I believe warm-ups has almost concluded for these gentlemen here. So, long race tonight for these guys. Long race. So, should be a fun one tonight, though, for these guys. These Xfinity O'Reilly Series drivers put on one heck of a show, usually in week out here. So, warm-ups are finishing up right now. Been working up, that's about it. I feel it, man. That's a little side gig to try to help everything out for the family. So, hell, if I can make it full-time, it'd be great. As we look like we're going to be looking at the lineup here. You'll see it off to the left of warm-ups. But we'll look here at the grid. If we can get up to a close and personal with this. There we go. All right, on the pole, you're going to have Donnie Honeycutt. He will be your pole sitter tonight. Tyler Honeycutt is not gridded yet. He will be on the outside of that gentleman right there. There he is. Tyler Honeycutt will be on the outside starting second. Daniel Dow. Monday night's winner in the trucks. We'll see him rolling off third. Garrett Street will be rolling off fourth. Steve Luttrell with a nice qualifying run here. That team must have been doing their homework, as he was saying last week. He was starting fifth. Joshua Thornton was starting sixth. Brock Whiteman will be starting seventh. Eighth will be the 19 of Michael Madden. Brad Miner will be 9th. Blake Wachowski will be 10th. I believe that's going to be... Oh, they're messing everything up here on me. They are messing everything up here on for me. Get here real quick. Yep. Brock, I believe, was starting 10th. We'll roll these guys and get them double stacked here. But going behind here, Brad Miner back here in 11th. Gino Valentini back in 12th. And Scott Craig in the number 43 machine will be starting 13th. There's actually 14 cars, but the one is an admin. So 13 cars are on the grid here for tonight. Should be some good action racing here with these gentlemen as we get back up to the front of the leaders here. There we go, y'all. Pace cars, lights are on, top of the car off. We will be going green this time by. Stout little field here, father and son on the front row. Should be a very interesting race here for us tonight. Alright, y'all, as we see the pace car come to pit road off of turn number 3. Dips down to the inside lane there. We're getting ready in for the restart zone. And green flag is underway. Green flag is underway in the Rise Above 200 here at Pocono. As we see Tyler Honeycutt gets the lead here a little bit. Donnie on the bottom. Looks like Garrett. Oh, we're up maybe 4 wide. Looking like 4 wide. Did not happen. Oh, Donnie got loose. Oh, little contact by Daniel down the bottom. They're 3 wide down the back stretch while Tyler Honeycutt drives away. Still 3 wide. Oh, big wreck. Daniel Dow, Honeycutt, Jonathan Thornton all in that. Oh, just pushing the 7 on the first lap. Not giving an inch there. You hate to see it. You guys saw it live, but we'll go back for it real quick here. Looks like it started with... We'll go here. Looks like Daniel maybe tried to come up and pinch him. Let's see here. No, did he get door slammed by the guy on the outside of him? Let me look here real quick, guys. I'm going to pause it real quick. That is the number 25 on the outside. Let's go up to Chase. All right, let's see real quick, guys. Oh, he ran down into his door, which brought Donnie into the 0-2 of Daniel Dow, and that caused the whole chain of effects here. A little early to be starting racing that hard on lap 1. I understand track position is everything, but that is not how you want to start the race. That is not how you want to start the race, y'all. As we're under caution for the first time here tonight. Alrighty, y'all. As we get rolling here, hopefully not a whole lot of damage between them two. As I know, looks like Blake going to the bottom here. Let's see Donnie. Donnie stayed out. Might have been not too much damage. Daniel Dow down here on pit road as well. He might got a lot of front nose damage there, so you really hate to see it for some of these guys. Oh, a lot of rear damage from both them gentlemen, so that'll be some cost-effective aero here tonight. So again, you really hate to see it for them. A lot of pushing and shoving in a short period of time is not what you need to do. See y'all. We're trying to go through the pace laps here. Very early into there. So crowd, looking through the field here, at least while we're standing here, we got 80 laps, so we got a ways to go here. We haven't even made it into the first stage. Audience, what do you guys think? Who you guys pick? Who you guys choosing to win this? You think Honeycutt got it? Stick to Steve Luttrell up here, might sneak a win here. And then Michael Madden back here, new guy just starting tonight. Beautiful looking car for anything EC. That color chrome numbers looks really nice on the car. Get a little closer up there for you guys. Really pretty looking car. That red, white, and blue, patriotic, especially for the 250th anniversary of America. Looks really nice. You got somebody like Brock back here running the White Sox scheme. We're not going to talk bad about him being a White Sox fan. So I can't say much because I'm an Orioles fan myself, and we ain't doing great either. So We got Donnie back here. Didn't look like he might have got a little bit of left rear damage, but that's about it. 68 of Mr. Shoots. Hey, Garrett. What's up, buddy? Garrett Streets here. Up here in second with a nice little SM Racing hot rod here. Looks like he added a little bit more sponsors on the car this week, which is kind of nice to see. He had a good race last week. So we're getting ready to look for the restart. Yes, caution lights are off on the pace car. We will be going green this time by. Again, your race leader is Tyler Honeycutt. Garrett Streets on the outside of him. Stephen Luttrell in third. Michael Madden fourth. Brad Miner up in fifth. Brock Whiteman sixth. Donnie Honeycutt off the incident back in seventh. Colin Connerman back in eighth. Scott Craig in ninth. Daniel Dow in 10th. Blake Wachowski back in 11th, Josh Thornton in 12th, and Valentini back there already a lap down back in 13th. Something happened there. Alrighty, y'all, as the pace car is going into that left-handed hard turn there to the pits. Restart zone in the box here for Tyler Honeycutt, and we're under green. Back underway. These gentlemen barrel down into turn one. You see Blake back there stick his nose out trying to get position, probably with or some fuel strategy, because again there's 16 laps in this stage, maybe a little bit of strategy for stage 2. Oh, you look like Donnie got a little loose. Donnie saved it. Oh, what a save. Oh, he's bouncing and bouncing. He gathered it back up. That damage he had from that wreck is definitely hurting that 22 machine. Always see that. You see Tyler Honeycutt up here in the front. Try to fend off a hard charging Garrett Streets. Steven Luttrell. Looks like Michael Madden, Brock Whiteman up here. They'll put Brad Miner in the mix there too. He's just there as well. They're top 6, 7, 8, and 9 is under a blanket here as we're racing hard here at lap number 5. Tyler Honeycutt leads the way here. It looks like possibly a little peekaboo there from Steve Luttrell looking on the inside of Garrett Streets there for second. As we're 3 wide back behind them between Whiteman, Miner, and Madden. Ooh. Little shot there by Miner, the back end of Madden's car there. Almost got him a little free. So we see an inside look here. Garrett Streets to possibly take the lead here from Honeycutt. Coming down out of turn number 2 here, going into 3. They're still side by side. Garrett Streets gets advantage there off the corner. Is he going to get himself clear? I believe he does. New race leader, Garrett Streets, coming off of 3. Coming off of going down in turn 1 here. Our race leader still is Garrett Streets. Or Streets. I keep saying Sheets. So we see Honeycutt either dialing it back in to try to get a run back on him. I'll give a shout out real quick. I know somebody was watching last week. Steve Luttrell running really good here. I know last week they were talking about their program didn't really have a whole lot. Oh, a little shot. Oh, he saves it. Oh, a commentator's curse. I swear it's a commentator's curse. I just commentator cursed to 30. I'm so, 36. I'm so sorry. As I was trying to say, he had good qualifying speed this week that they didn't have last week. He said the team was working on it, and they did really well. They were 3 wide off the corner. Oh my God! We got Brock Madden and Wachowski off the turn 3, 3 wide almost, bouncing off each other. Hard battling here for Brock as Wachowski's trying to take his way up to the front. So you see this, Garrett Streets is starting to check out a little bit here over Honeycutt. Last time by, he was not the fastest truck last time, but you gotta admit, guys, Blake probably got fresher tires. But last time by, Blake was the fastest at a 54.93. As we see Garrett Streets trying to check out here a little bit. Little drafting mount back here from Brock, trying to get them up near the front. We go back up to the front here. Garrett Streets is still your race leader. Tyler Honeycutt back here in second. Blake Wachowski's trying to get some strides here. He's in third, trying to move his way up the ladder. Times are starting to equal out a little bit. And tires here, I don't know, like I said, I don't know if Blake got new fresh tires or what he did, but he has it there. I believe it's equaling itself out here, so. Coming down to 10 to go for the stage next time by. It is single file down here. Looks like Honeycutt is slowly starting to reel back in Garrett Streets here. While he's doing that, Blake has caught up to him too as well. Maybe inside look, Honeycutt to the bottom of Garrett here, going in the 2. Side by side. Oh, they almost touch off a 2. Give it to Streets on the outside here, going into 3. You got Blake down the play. Same with Brock Whiteman back here in 4th. Hard earning battles up here near the front. Side by side they go. Tyler Honeycutt on the inside. Garrett Streets on the outside. Maybe see Blake pull it 3 wide possibly. You see Honeycutt get a little free there coming off a 2. Gives that opportunity back to Streets. Look like Tyler Honeycutt going to the bottom there a little bit. Tyler Honeycutt going to the bottom. New race leader. And Blake follows suit. Will he take the second spot away from the 68? Is the 68 strong on the outside, trying to stay in touch there with the number 45 of Honeycutt. Side by side they race. Blake's like, I'm just waiting for somebody to either mess up or give me an opportunity here. As these guys behind them are hungry. A little tap to the back bumper, say, hey, I'm here, from Blake Wachowski to the number 68 machine of Garrett Streets. Blake on the back door there, back and forth. There's nowhere to go. Blake's hungry. He's trying his best to get up to the field. He's trying his best to get up to the top here and take the lead here. Blake, he's on the outside of Honeycutt. Normally passes work on the bottom, so it'd be kind of surprising to see if Blake can pull this off. As he does. Blake makes the outside pass on Honeycutt there. Very impressive. Now Blake sets sail on the number 68 machine of Garrett Streets here. As We see Brock Whiteman up here. He's making his strides right now. Oh, a little cut there from Honeycutt. Oh, very close. There's a look recovery right now for Steve Latrell, man. He has got a fast Toyota Supra here today. Back up here in fourth off the little mishap of checkup. It almost cost him. See Brock go a little high there, giving slight room. Oh, as we see a blinker. I believe that was the leader. Was that Blake? I can't tell. So you got Blake dropping back here a little bit to fourth. Side by side, Honeycutt takes it over there as we see Streets starting to check himself out here. The gentlemen behind him are door to door, 2 by 2 back behind him here, fighting for position from second on back to, I believe, seventh. There's look a good recovery back there. I see Daniel Dow making some strides there after that wreck on the first lap. He's managed to bring her back up to seventh here. So this top 6 is a blanket right now. So many fast drivers in a certain area here. You see Honeycutt trying to reel down and possibly get the back bumper of that number 68 machine here. Little outside move there, cuts to the bottom. Oh, slight blockage there from the 68. 45 goes to the bottom of the 68 there. Is he going to give a crossover? That's the question. Is he going to have a crossover or is he going to be cleared? I don't believe he's going to be cleared. 68 still on the outside of Honeycutt. They're side by side down the front stretch. 5 to go here in the stage for the stage 1. Honeycutt takes the lead back here from Garrett Streets here. Brock Whiteman is going to be on his way up here following suit. Whiteman has a very fast car. Whiteman has a very fast car here today. He is making his strides up to second right now for Mr. Whiteman. Very strong car here today at Pocono. Sorry guys, I had to take a drink, my bad. Wife helped me out, got me some water. Oh, we got Madden, got all sorts of shape out there. I don't know what that was. That car just went dead left on him. Good save by Madden though, but well, it was crazy. Looks like he might be having some difficulties there. Get back up to the front while he figures that out. You got Honeycutt in the lead right now. Brock is slowly reeling him down. What's really crazy is I wonder if Blake Wachowski right now is trying to set something up for the later stage, because the way these guys work, it's usually like that. Talking about these guys here, let me go while we have about a couple laps while these kids racing. I never got to go over the points to these gentlemen. So this series has a regular season points and then playoffs. So we get into here for the point standings while these guys are running it down. Donnie Honeycutt has a 107-point lead over Cody Riggs and Michael Colstein. Blake Wachowski's back here in fourth, starting to get some points on there, a little bit of leverage there. So is Brock Whiteman back here trying to make some strides. So right now, as we're getting lined up here, we're getting down to 3 to go for stage. 3 to go. Actually, coming to 2 to go. I apologize. 2 to go for the stage. Brock Whiteman is trying to reel that down a little bit. I don't believe he's going to have it. He might have enough for a long run, though. That car looks like it's got long run speed, so we might see him in a factor later on here tonight. Oh, as I say that, man, I'm having commentators curse like crazy. Oh, man, I need to stop talking. Every person I say that's doing good, I think I jinxed him. Alrighty. As we're getting to the last lap of stage, we did just see a very early pit there. Might be strategy of Blake Wilkowski. Dipped at the pit road at lap 18, so he might be our race leader for stage 2. Possibly. Very different strategy. I'm just hoping that damage there from the wall didn't hurt Brock's car that much. He's got a side-by-side battle coming off 2. Garrett Streets and Brock Whiteman side by side. He just lets him go. Michael Madden up here in 4th. Might be getting a run here as Brock gets a nice run out of 2. Bounces her off the wall again. That will be the end of stage 4. These gentlemen here for the rise above 200 at Pocono. So, might be able, if he lets me, I might bring Mr. Honeycutt up to the stage if that gentleman is here. Let me go check real quick. I'm going to bring Mr. Honeycutt up here, see how he's feeling. Car looks good. A little bit all over the place, but I'm going to bring him up real quick. He don't get mad at me. Let me get here real quick. Tyler, you got a copy there, brother? I don't know if you can
Hello?
hear it. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. All right, man. Congrats on stage 1 win. How's the car feeling? Do you think you got something for the long haul here later on, if everything falls out for you?
Yeah, I think the car feels pretty good. I had to burn up the right front a little bit too much. Try to get back to the lead, battle off with those guys for second, try to get back to the leader. It's just hard to pass. I do think I got the best long run car, so maybe if I can just keep the tires under me and be smart all night, hopefully come away with the win.
Alrighty, man. All right. Well, I'm going to send you back up to your bunch there. Good luck. Hopefully see you here at stage 2.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that was Tyler Honeycutt for y'all. A little insight there from the stage. Stage 1 winner here. Again, looking through the thing here. Blake actually went a lap down off of that. That's going to be interesting. He might have to start at the tail of the field. I know they're going to give a wave around, but still. I don't know how that's going to work. Got Honeycutt down up. Oh, Honeycutt, I believe, pulled all the way out for the race here, I think, y'all. Nope, he's back out. Cool. But then our points leader still in check here. He did have a lot of damage. I believe he was on there for a little while trying to get the most he could out of the damage they had here. Blake back here. I think he's going to be the free pass. He will have to start in the rear. But as these gentlemen go to pit road, these gentlemen are heading to pit road right now. Long pit road here for these guys. Only 2 people stayed out. No, 1 person stayed out, and that'd be Blake. Honeycutt misses his pit box. That could be a little jeopardized there for the pit stop. We might have a new race leader coming off pit road. It looks like the 68 missed his too. Oh, what a catastrophe here. So we got maybe Madden to the point. Oh, that's going to be awful for Mr. Garrett. So we got, yeah. We look here, y'all. Oh, a little bit of teammates right there, I believe. Hopefully the O2 got his damage fixed from earlier. But new race leader off the pit stop will be Michael Madden. We got Michael Madden, Daniel Dow, teammate, back here. And Tyler Honeycutt dropping through at the third. Steve Luttrell at the fourth. Brad Miner fifth. Brock had a long pit stop. I believe he's probably getting all that damage from the right front fixed as much as he can. He's got a fast car. The complications. I saw you missed your box there, Garrett. It's not good. Alright, y'all. So we're getting everybody back off pit stop and organized here. Like I said, Michael Madden here, getting first night racing here tonight with these guys. I know Daniel brought him over here for this group, so it's good to see new people coming in. Again, if you are new and want to jump in, you're more than welcome to. All right, I'm going to put a link in the bio, not bio, I apologize. Put a link in the chat. If you guys are looking for a league, these guys are good group of people. They race 4 nights a week. Right now, they're off 2 series right now for at least like 2 weeks. So it should still be not as bad though. We're gonna we have a couple more. I'm gonna use that real quick. Give me a minute. So if you guys are interested in running with these gentlemen, right there is the Discord link. I will pin that in the YouTube thing here. If anybody's looking to join, again, good group of guys. They race ARCA, they race trucks. I broadcast for the trucks and the National Series for these gentlemen. They also have a Cup Series for the next gens. So, good group of guys. Between Andy, Alex Pollock, like very solid group. Again, I appreciate them gentlemen for letting me jump on board here and do my own little thing over here. Looks like the pace car lights are off on that pace car right now. We will be going green this time by. Little blinky blink there from Honeycutt. As we get ready to go here, pace car will take the hard left-handed pit road. Bunching up here for these gentlemen. Right start zone. Green flag is out. We're back underway. Michael Madden to the point. Michael Madden with a good restart. As we see some blinker fluid coming out of the 45 machine. A little bit of blinker fluid coming out of that 45. But right now, race leader is Michael Madden. Daniel Dow trying to look on the bottom of the 45 machine. Tight racing there between the blinks too. It's going to be very tight for these gentlemen here. Going in the corner, Daniel Dow gets a run. Has to check up just a smidge because the aero draft off these cars. Oh, we got Brock back there fighting side by side with Blake back there in 9th and 10th. Down in 1 and 2, new race leader, Tyler Honeycutt. But don't give it up there. Michael Madden on the outside's not going to give an inch. He's going to try his hard to get back around him. Probably with a little bit of drafting up. Probably not. With Daniel down to the bottom, shoving Honeycutt. While this is happening here, we got Brad Miner and Steve Luttrell up here in your top 5. Good run for these gentlemen here. Little complication back there, Mr. 68 machine. Trying to make Garrett Street's trying to make a comeback of that. Oh, it was a good run in there in the bottom of 35, 36. Squeeze. Oh, that was close. Made it clean, made it shiny, and they made it out of that corner without calamity. So, give hats off to these gentlemen right now. New race leader, Daniel Dow, up to the point, pushed off by the nose of that number 19 machine of Michael Madden. Steve Luttrell on the bottom there, going in suit with him. Side by side they race. Honeycutt's getting hang out to dry there. If he can get a run, that'd be great. But if he can't get a run off the top side, they're kind of sitting ducks. Side by side they race a little back and forth there. Garrett Street's trying to make that move work off the bottom. Has to keep in tow behind Stephen Luttrell there. Streets on the top side trying to reel in as we see the gentleman on the bottom making it work. Still side by side. As I believe we lost Mr. Honeycutt. As we see the race fold on here, Daniel Dow has just checked out. He got his receipt and checked out. Good run here for Steve Luttrell. They're up in third. See Garrett Streets trying to make an inside look here on the machine. The 36 man tried to get the 19 while he was at it. Oh, might have got the 19 a little free off his nose as we see the 36 trying to tuck back under there and get a run off the bottom there on the 68 machine. You see here the race leader has checked out here as we're getting close to halfway in this stage. I believe Honeycutt had to take that thing to the pits. I think he's out of the race, y'all. I went to look at him. I think he's gone. Really hate to see that for that gentleman. He had a fast hot rod tonight, so. Alrighty, y'all. Nose to tail, they go back behind him. All of them are chasing Daniel down that 0-2. Sparkle and Shine Chevrolet Camaro coming off a turn number 1. Daniel Dow has brought that out to almost a second lead. And boys are trying to keep in tow, do as much as they can here. Daniel down off the line trying to break that draft so he don't have that competition behind him to roll through it. Daniel Dow making it work here. It's nose to tail behind him, but he's got one fast Camaro here tonight. We believe we see maybe a battle there. Garrett Streets was trying to make a look out there. Inside look for Steve Luttrell there on the bottom. Will he make it stick? Going down to the bottom here, Steve Luttrell makes an inside look here on Garrett Streets. He's got Blake on his back door. Blake's looking on the back. Little side rub there a little bit. Looks like he's fading just a little bit there as we see Dow, teammate, starting to reel him in. Having a throwdown here on a long run between that. Daniel Dow lead is starting to shrink here as we see Michael Madden, his teammate, reeling him down ever so slightly here. We're getting to 29, I believe, to go here. Make sure I'm right. I think it's 29 to go here. Oh, I was wrong. My stage braking was wrong here. Sorry, y'all. We are looking at 7 to go. 7 to go here for the end of stage. Daniel Dow's making strides, or he's trying his best. Get a word here at the end of stage, if possible. He is our stage. We'll be able to talk to the gentleman here and pop him down here. So good to see, good to see, good to see. We'll bring that gentleman down to talk to us at the end of the stage between these two. Whoever gets it, because they're both together, so we'll be able to make that work. Chat again, thrown to the wind there. Honeycat having some motor problems. Who are y'all's picks right now? As we see the teammates starting to stretch over the rest of the pack here. Madden has stretched almost a second lead over Garrett Streets. We're down to 6 to go for the stage. 6 to go. While these guys are rolling here, this next lap, we're going to ride on board with Mr. Daniel Dow here for this next lap here. So we're getting wound down here to the end of stage 2. Alrighty, here we go. We're going to ride on board with the number 02 machine here right now. See on these long runs, these tires are wearing off really bad for these guys. Now the lap around Pocono here. It looks like Daniel is slowly stretching on Michael Madden here. We got a possible look here for a position change here, as Steve Nsrla here is getting underneath a 68 machine of Garrett Streets here. Oh, a little get close to finish, washes up just a smidge. Let's say that So we get back to the race leader here. We're coming to 3 to go for the stage. It looks like Blake is passing Mr. Garrett here. Clean pass off the line, and he set sail. I don't believe he's going to have enough time to reel down the guys in front of him. Yeah, these guys are way out there. Almost 2.5 seconds in front of the Blake here. Alrighty, y'all, as we're coming down to 2 to go here. Looks like no contest here for Daniel Dow, as Michael Madden's starting to slowly fall off here a little bit. I'll tell you right now, y'all, them Ford and Chevrolet up here are in their own zip code here on the long run. It's coming to 1 to go here this time by. They are already on. They are 3 seconds ahead of the 30 machine of Blake Wachowski here. So these 2 guys are in their own zip code. We're coming to the completion of stage 2 here. Coming into turn 2. Daniel Dow is looking set and good here in the stage here. Alrighty, coming off a 3. Caution's going to be coming out here, and Daniel Dow is your stage 2 winner. Let's bring that gentleman up. I don't know if I want to bring him up. The last person I brought up here went boop, so I'm going to bring him up here, but let's see how this goes. Alrighty. Alright, Daniel, you got a copy there, brother?
Yes, sir, partner. I got you.
All right, man. I was afraid to bring you up because the last person brought up went boop and gone. So I was kind of nervous to bring you up. So, all right, man. Walk us through your race here, buddy. I mean, it looks like I know that beginning of the race, you had lap 1, you had that contact between Donnie and Jonathan Thornton on the outside. There was a 3-wide situation of just a lot of going and not a lot of taking and not giving on lap 1.
Yeah, I felt like I was holding a straight line. I thought maybe they got into each other and come down on me. I really don't know what happened. I hadn't had time to go back and watch it, but
at least on mine, it showed Thornton went into Donnie and Donnie got into you. At least from what I saw on my side. So, but
I was coming off that turn, the previous turn. I felt like he'd come down a little bit, and I moved left pretty hard to give him room, and thought we were good to go, but I don't know. Just like I said, just something must happen. I don't feel like it was intentional, just one of them racing deals. And like I said, luckily we was able to go to the pit to get all of our damage repaired. And I think we got a pretty good hot rod. I guess we'll find out, a little bit of strategy here, see what happens on this next green flag run, and hopefully we can keep it toward the front and see if we can't get us a top 3.
Oh, most definitely, man. Most definitely. I mean, hey, you got your teammate in your back pocket or right behind you, finishing second in the stage. So, I mean, it does help. Shows you guys both have some raw speed here at Pocono. So.
Yeah, for sure. He's been talking a lot of trash, talking about he's faster than me. So I told him I was just I was saving tire and just waiting on him to get to me, but he never got there. So
Well, while you guys
we'll
did that, you drove 3 seconds off the 30 back there in third. So.
Yeah, I did notice that, but like I said, I know Blake's really good here, or
Mm-hmm.
Blake's pretty good everywhere he runs. It seems like I've run with y'all 2 or 3 races now, and he seems to be like one of the guys to beat. So it'll be interesting to see how this shakes out. So I'm hoping we can hold them off. I'm hoping.
No, most definitely. Well, we'll get you rolling up there so you guys can talk pit strategy, what you guys do here. Hopefully we see you at the end here, either in winner's circle or even at least the podium there for you, though.
Yes, sir. I hope to be talking to you here in just a little bit.
Yes, sir. You were in race 2, right? I just want to make sure. I believe so.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think it was race chat 3.
Gotcha. I got him. We're good. All right, guys. Yeah, we brought up him. Alrighty, y'all. Let me see the end of the pit road here, see what goes here for these guys. It looks like really close there. Blake might have got, I believe Blake got off pit road first as we got another blinker. Again, I apologize to y'all. There has been very bad storms going through the area. A lot of people's faces here from Midwest clear over to the eastern shore. So, I'm not going to say that's part of the problem, but there has been a lot going on for that too. So, alrighty, as we're getting into the stretch here, there's going to be a 40-lap stretch to the finish. Maybe a little less than that since it's lap 42. But all in all, it is going to be a very long stretch here for these gentlemen. If green flag stays in the play, I believe Dow got that off. Yes, he did. He got that off the pit road. So give the Dow off pit road. Alrighty. As we're looking here, though, this is gonna be a very long stretch. Again, if we get it caution free, you guys will see some strategy. Some splashes and goes, something of the mix of these gentlemen here for pit stops. So, as you see here, it looks like Madden lost a couple spots on pit road there, maybe at least 1 or 2. As we believe, see that was Thornton leaving pit road there off of the damage. I don't know if he's gotten all that damage fixed on that Ford Mustang. Ooh, looks like still a lot of right rear damage, a little right side damage all the way around there. So go back through here. Honeycutt, only Honeycutt left in the field. Donnie, I don't know if he's gotten everything he needed fixed on this car. But again, it's good to see some other faces up here that we don't see a whole lot. Like I said, like Steve Charles had some speed. Michael Madden being new, he's up here, it's got speed. Brad Miner was up here, had speed. It's good to see a lot of these guys that actually have a lot to show. It's gonna be fun to see what the end of this race folds out to be. So. Alright, y'all, so we're getting ready to take the green flag here for our 40-lap stint. Probably about 37-lap stint here. But anyways, pace car goes to the left side there. Green flag is out, and we are back underway. Daniel Dow gets a nice shot from his teammate Michael Madden back there. Third, as they start to stretch a little bit on the field. wash up there. Blake gets the inside of Madden. Cleans it on the door a little bit. They still stay clear. Oh, a little bop there from the Steve Latrell on the back bumper of Wachowski there. A shot there. See, Mr. Where did he come from? You know, when that final stage happens, he pops out of nowhere. Call him the showman. Call him Whiteman. Call him. Just don't call the boy late for dinner. Oh, a little shot again from Blake. He got a shot. I believe that was from Minor, I believe, wasn't it? No, I don't know who that was. Something's up with Blake's car. I think it's falling off like a rock. I don't know what that was all about. He lost a couple positions there just off something. While that's unfolding here, we have Daniel Dow the lead here, followed by Michael Madden. Brock Whiteman up here in third. We saw him up at the beginning of the first stage. Car was strong. Probably a little damage added to it, but he's starting to recover back off that as well. Oh, that might have been Mr. Streets there, got a shot to the back end of Blake here. They're side by side right now. Ooh, a little touchy, little touchy, little touchy. We'll go over this real quick here, see how this is going to unfold. We got Blake going back underneath Garrett here. Well, we see this is Steve Latrell up here to fourth, man. He is cooking right now. Get it close. Oh, as Donnie Honeycutt took a hell of a lick off of turn 2. That was a very hard lick. You see up in the front here, off that, I was just checking in with them. So we see Daniel Dow up in the front, followed by Michael Madden, Brock Whiteman here, and Steve Latrell, your top 4. I really feel if you put Latrell on a spot with some fresh tires, he might be a catbird seat waiting to happen. If he looks on the inside of Brock here. Inside of Brock. Going into 2, they're side by side, hard battling right there. A little bit of a help there from the 68 machine of Streets there. Trying to give a run there as you see Blake might drop down behind the 36, possibly. Nope, they're just going to stay to the top side there. Two by two up front here. A little bit of all of a mix-up here with these gentlemen. Oh, we got Brock Whiteman on the outside. Got a battle for the lead here. Possibly. Michael Madden was trying to stick his nose in there. This whole front is under a blanket. These gentlemen only had about 6 laps on the tires. But it's some tight battling. They're 2, almost 3 wide. Little shot back there from Streets to the back bumper of Madden. Down in one we go here. Got Whiteman to the outside. Make it 3 wide. Back of the Whiteman. Latrell. Tight battle here. Oh, Blake hits the outside wall a little bit. Tags it again. Tags it a 3rd time. We got a new race leader here. Michael Madden, no, we're not. We're 3 wide down the backstretch. New race leader, give it to Brock Whiteman. We are 3 wide everywhere, y'all. 3 wide everywhere, making it work. These gentlemen are putting on a clinic right now. Oh, we got a wreck. Hard wreck, Madden around. Oh, Blake, Honeycutt. We're going to go look at that real quick. I believe that was off of Madden getting turned. Let's look real quick here. We'll run it slow. Looks like Streets right hooked him. Put him in front of everybody. Blake got in it. Streets got a little piece of it. Donnie Honeycutt just wants to get out of the Poconos here. Miner got hooked in the right rear. I don't think Blake got a whole lot of damage out of that. At the same time, let's take one more look here. From my perspective, it looks like the 68 turned the 19. But let's go back into perspective here and look and see from a different angle. We'll go right on top of the 68 machine. Let's go here. I don't know. He kept his line. Let me see real quick. Kept his line. And now I take that back. It looks like the 19 tried to get himself cleared off the and be in front of us, man. That's a I don't know. That's some damage. You really hate to see it. That's a lot of damage to the right side there too. Alrighty. That's all that commenced there. Your new race leader is Brock Whiteman, by the way. Which is crazy. That's a hectic situation there. There's a lot of cars that got broke up. Looks like Gino Valentini got his lap back. So out of all that, there's 4 cars still pacing here. You got the 41 of Brock Whiteman. Daniel Dow in second. Steve Luttrell up to third. Colin Conderman up here in fourth. That's the highest this gentleman's been all night. Again, good run for that gentleman right now. Good run for him. You got Craig up here. Scott Craig up in fifth. Garrett, I believe. I don't know how much damage that gentleman's got. Got Brad. He just got right reared, so it shouldn't be that not terrible. Blake's got damage. Donnie's still in pit road getting his stuff fixed. Thornton's getting, I believe, his stuff fixed. Madden's getting his car fixed here. And the only person so far out of this race right now is Honeycutt, which I feel so bad for that gentleman. He had a fast car, and I feel like I jinxed the poor boy by bringing him up to the booth. So we're getting everybody back up to the field here. We're at lap 50 out of 80. Leader chooses where they want to be here for the choose cone. Brock will take the outside. Daniel Dow will take the inside. Alrighty, y'all. As we're getting ready to go back here, let's go 36 exactly. 36 is having a very strong run here tonight. ZAS VIG. He is having a very strong run. That car is very strong. That good qualifying speed. So we're looking about 30, about less than 30 to go here. So. Pace lights are off on the iRacing pace car. It'll be taking a hard left-handed turn into pit road. Again, back under green here in the restart zone after a big wreck. To the point, Brock Whiteman gets up on the gas and we're underway here. Brock Whiteman gets a huge lead here. Steve Luttrell to the bottom, middle here as we see Daniel down the bottom of Luttrell. Luttrell is on the top side trying to make that work. Steve Luttrell to second. Steve Luttrell to second here. Looking for more. Brock Whiteman is your race leader right now as we see Daniel down the inside of Steve Luttrell. We got Brad Miner up here getting underneath. I believe peeking his nose up here as well. Steve Luttrell is running second right now. Blake trying to shoot it 3 wide going into turn 1. Oh, we got Brad Miner in the fence off of Daniel Dow. I don't know if that was a net code or arrow issue from that. We're going to run, I believe that was. We're going to see Brad's very heavily damaged. I'm hoping there's a caution for that because there was very heavy contact for that situation. See Blake getting under the bumper there of Brock. They're door to door. Mr. Where did he come from? We got Garrett Streets back up here as well. They split that inside line. Brock goes to the top there, loses some positions. Get the lead to Blake. Blake and Garrett here, 1-2. Brock third. Steve Luttrell fourth. Daniel got back here in fifth off that contact. That I believe that might have ended Brad Miner's night because that was a lick and a half. So we see an inside move there from Garrett Streets there. Inside of Blake Wachowski here. Side by side. They're still side by side coming off the corner. They've been beside themselves all night long here. Either whether middle of the pack, front of the pack, everywhere around here. These gentlemen are like glued together. You see that right there. Garrett takes the lead here by a little bit over him. You see here, Blake's trying to push Garrett out of here so he can get away from the competition. So it could be a dog-eat-dog fight here coming to the end here. Garrett to the bottom there. Sorry about the camera angle there. Y'all, I don't know what happened to that. You see Blake pushing Garrett Streets down the front stretch. all the rest of the guys, they're just starting to check out here. Getting back there and forth. This might come to hurt Mr. Bukowski here. I believe Mr. Streets has a better long run car here. We're going to see this very shortly. As we're coming at 22 to go. And pit stops are hopefully, I believe, going to be the factor for these gentlemen. So you see these gentlemen starting to check out here. So we got Blake looking on the inside. No, he tucks it back in to get that little bit of a draft with Mr. Streets. Getting tongue-tied here. Mr. Streets here, so. Hard battling for these gentlemen up here racing for the lead. They have pulled almost a 2-second lead over Brock Whiteman and Daniel Dow back there. See Gino Valentini passing Donnie Honeycutt for 12th. It looks like that damage when we saw him going to the wall there is very effective in these cars. We see Blake on the inside of Garrett there, door to door. It looks like Blake tucks it back in again. The real question is here for these gentlemen is what do we use for fuel strategy? Fuel strategy, I believe, will come into factor here at the end of the stage here. You see Blake bounce it off the wall there, coming off 2. Cars, tires are starting to get worn. They've been almost 10 laps in this, pushing very as hard as possible to get these cars. We've seen, yeah, they're starting to just check away from the rest of the field here. It started to look like it was last stage with the 0-2 of Daniel Dow and his teammate Michael Madden back there. So, as we got damage back there of Daniel. Oh man, hold up. Saw that a little bit. A little bit of contact right there with Daniel Dow and I believe that was Brock. These gentlemen are almost 3 seconds back. This nose to tail draft in here for these two up front they're setting their own pace right now. So you see Garrett Streets here starting to move his way out a little bit over Blake, not by much. As we're getting down to closing laps here in the feature, 19 to go. Blake is taking it to pit road. Blake is taking it to pit road, y'all. Pit stops are happening here for the end of the race here. Could that be the money stop for Blake here? We got Blake, we got Craig coming in. Scott Craig coming in. The real question is the number 4 machine. Might be in a catbird seat here, y'all. This gentleman back here just pitted on lap 61. He might be sitting catbird. Possible. He just pitted last lap for us. This could be very interesting where that lands up for it. While we see that, Garrett Streets is all by himself right now up front. I believe Garrett might be coming. Nope, he's going to stay out. He is going to stay out. The question is how many laps can then. I will say right now, these gentlemen back here last pitted on 40s. So they're on a little bit of different strategy than most. So this will be very interesting to see how this works. The 02, the 41, and the 36 all pit on lap 42. Completely different pitch strategies and all. As you guys can see right now, you see Donnie Honeycutt. I know he's multiple laps down. I believe he's almost close to 10 laps down. But he is your points leader. He's trying to get as much points as he possibly can to get this thing fixed. You see Dow going to pit road. Dow is coming to pit road. Still trying to figure out what happened in that situation between the 49 and the 46, and I haven't figured that one out yet, so might have to ask him later on what happened with that. I have no idea. He pits her in the pit stop there. Mr. Streets is still out to the point here, 4-second lead. He did pit 10 laps later than the gentleman behind him, so he might have a little more gas to burn. Tire, I don't know as much. And the bad part about staying out here this long, Blake is going to have fresher tires. And he's only 30 seconds back, and he's running a second faster lap time than Garrett here, so it's going to be very interesting to see how that plays out here once people go in the pits. We see Steve Latrobe taking her pit side. Daniel Dow finally leaving. I believe he might be a lap down. No, yes, he is. It is Garrett Streets still your race leader here. Coming to 15, 14 to the line here for into the race here. Do you see it possible that I don't think they could save that much fuel? Do you see a possibility of a strategy like that? It'd be crazy if he was clutching, but I don't know if he was or not. Listen on board, it looks like he is clutching it. Get as much as he can out of the car. And at the same time too here, Brock, he's going to be a lap down right now unless he, well, close to it. To go here around Pocono race right here for the Nsrla National Series for the rise above 200 here. Right now, as we're stating here with 13 to go, your race leader right now is Garrett Streets. Brock Whiteman second. Michael Madden, nice little recovery right now on a strategy, is sitting third. Joshua Thornton, another good recovery, is sitting fourth. Blake Wachowski is sitting fifth. Steve Latrell sixth. Daniel Dow, that was up near the front, is a lap down though. So we see Sheets. The Streets might be. Nope, he is staying out. feel like Whiteman should be coming soon. Nope, he's staying out as well. A lot of strategy here for these gentlemen. Coming to 12. Coming to 11 to go this time by. Coming out to, we're going to be seeing 11 to go at the start finish line. The real question is, do all these boys have enough gas? If not, no, but we see the race leader going to pits. For 12 to go. Coming to 11. Don't spin her out. Don't spin her out. You got Brock coming to the pits. Michael Madden coming to the pits. Thornton coming to the pits. That will hand over the race lead to Blake and no other. Little shout out here. Running P2 after the pit stops. Stephen Luttrell. After pit stops, because I believe it's going to be them. Oh, never mind. I don't know. It might factor here. Oh, I don't think he's going to get to him in time. So, Garrett Streets here is going to pay out P2 with fresh tires. Almost 7-lap fresh tires than the number 30 car of Blake Wachowski. Very interesting complications here coming into this. Very interesting. Does he have enough to run this 30 down and get this lead from him? That's the real question. He's starting to slowly chop at that lead here. 7-lap different in tires. As we're coming to 10 to go this time by. Who's gonna have enough to muster through it? Is it gonna be the 68 back there in striking distance? Is he gonna have enough time to get his tires up there and not make them evenly with the rest? Who is gonna be able to factor this in? Again, right now, good run right now for Steve Luttrell right now as we stand. He is sitting P3 right now. As we see the time right now, that 68 machine is cooking right now. He's already shaved a second off. You'll see him in the picture back there in a minute. He's brought it down to literally close to 3-second lead. Last time by that, the 68 was 2 seconds quicker than the 30 machine. See him coming off the corner here. Coming to 8 to go this time by. Does the 60 have enough to run down that 30? That's the question, y'all. Does he have enough? While that's happening right now, it's a close battle right now. It looks like Steve Luttrell's holding his own with Brock. He is trying to get this podium finish here. He is trying his hardest to get this podium finish. Brock Whiteman, I don't believe he's missed out on a top 3 unless he's gotten crashed. So Whiteman's going on a streak here. When he does race, he gets usually a top 3. You see that The 68 machine has dropped that lead to the 30, almost down to a second. See him coming off the corner. He's hunting his prey. We're looking at 6 to go, I believe, this time by. 7, I'm sorry, 7 to go. Draft is going to be a factor. It looks like Brock's going to be getting the inside of Steve Luttrell. Give Brock third. Right now it's going to be a dogfight. You want to see a dogfight, you're going to see one. It's coming to 6 to go here, and you're going to have 2 of the fastest cars right now on track. Going to duke it out. Inside goes Street on the inside of Brock. Blake. Oh, little kiss, not much of a hey, I'm there. As we see Streets takes the lead. Last time by he was a second quicker. There he was again. He was a second quicker on that 7 lap fresher tires in Blake. Oh, we got Blake almost hit the wall there, coming off the corner. Garrett Streets setting on cruise control. We're coming to 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go this time by. So we see Blake starting to fall away here. Blake might have used all up them tires that he had. Could he fall in the 4 laps to the clutches of Brock Whiteman and Steve Luttrell here? Brock Whiteman starting to reel in that 30 machine of Blake Wachowski. We're coming off here, going into turn 3. We're going to be looking at 4 to go. 4 to go this time by. Again, your race leader, Garrett Streets, is checked out to about a 3-second lead over Blake. Blake is falling here as we see possibly Brock up here might be getting a P2 here if we can reel him in. Alrighty, y'all, as we're getting close to ending laps here, we're coming to 3 to go. 3 to go, and we look back here while the leader is just checking out to a 4-second lead. We go back here as we see Brock Whiteman slowly reeling in Blake here. I believe Blake cooked his tires on that run when they got it here. See Blake trying to fend off Brock here for a position. Trying to get that dirty air on the front end of Brock's car here. Brock wants that draft. Brock's just going to try his best to get everything he can here as they go all the way to the bottom of the track. As he goes back all the way up the track, trying to get that position here from Blake. Outside run here, possibly. No. Oh, as he got Blake in the fence. Blake in the fence. Blake in the fence. Sets it up. Brock to second. The real question, how much damage did that do to Blake's car off that? That was a really hard lick to the outside wall. You see Brock. I don't believe he's going to have anything for the 68 machine. That 68 is on cruise control here, coming to white flag. White flag here for the Rise Above 200 at Pocono. Three more corners for the number 68 machine of Garrett Streets. Good recovery here for Whiteman as well, back here in second. All right, coming off turn number 2. One more corner now for the number 68 machine. Off of turn number 3, checkered flag will be in there for the number 68 of Garrett Streets. Brock will get second. Close battle there for Steve Lachaud to get it. Good racing there for good. I'm gonna tell you now. Shout out to Steven Lachaud tonight. P4 tonight, man. Good run for him. Alrighty, y'all. We are gonna be getting everybody up in the booth here soon. We're going to have Mr. Blake, Brock, and Garrett up in the booth. All right, y'all, as we get ready for that, give me one moment here. Give me one moment here for these guys. We'll get these guys up in the booth. Get them all in the booth and give these guys some love here. So give me 1 minute. We're going to try to bring Brock up. And we're going to try to bring up the whole crew here. So give me 1 second here. I apologize. All right, let's see where these guys are at. Where do I got to find them. That's fine. I'll grab and go because we need Oh, everybody's up here. Okay, we'll bring Blake up here first. Alrighty. All right, Blake, you got a copy there, brother?
I got you.
All right, man. I was gonna say, walk us through the race there. It looks like you started a little bit way in the back there, beginning of the race, and you found your stride there, I believe, at the end of stage 1 going into stage 2.
Yeah, well, let me mute these guys in the race here. Oh, none of my buttons are working. So, bear with me.
Oh, you good, man. You good.
Yeah. I mean, overall, in my opinion, I was not good the entire race. I got lucky. Good strategy, kinda. I was in the middle of the pack most of the race. Pocono is definitely not a good track for me. I do not do well here. But yeah, the caution came out. I was just gonna pit like 20 laps into the stage, like lap 60 or whatever, lap 62, where I ended up pitting anyways. But we had that caution, so I might as well get tires so I can pass everybody and be up front and build a gap. So when the green flag pit stops do happen, because they had to happen, we didn't have enough fuel. I would hopefully keep my position, which pretty much is what happened. I got third, which I'm happy with. Otherwise, if it would have stayed green and all the normal stuff would have happened, I probably would have finished sixth or sixth to eighth, probably.
Now, I got a question because, again, most viewers didn't know out there. Seeing the difference between you and Garrett, 7 laps, I'm guessing, is very huge entire difference between that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was really hoping they pitted a lot sooner than they did, but also I should have pitted a few laps later. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been as big as a difference. Also, they took 2 tires on that last stop, I think.
Wow.
Otherwise, if they took 4, that gap, instead of it being 5 seconds, it would have been 10 seconds. And I probably would have been able to hold on because I was 6 seconds back, and that's with me racing them, blocking and doing stupid stuff. So if they took 4, they would have been faster than me, but I don't think it would have been enough.
I mean, all in all, man, I mean, for a place that you're not very good at, pulling out a top 3, I mean, heck, I'd take that to the bank.
Yeah, I really messed up my qualifying. I completely blew turn 2 and started basically in the back. I didn't mean to. I wanted to start up front, but the talent wasn't there then.
Yeah, it looked like a lot of stuff happened too. Because again, it was a factor of a lot of stuff between like. Because I know Dow was very strong early, and some stuff happened. I don't know. I don't know what it was. I think it was the beginning of stage 3. It was an incident with him and I think Brad Miner going into 1, and it kind of cost him a little bit too. And then the 19 was quick, and then that wreck down the front stretch kind of put damper on his stuff as well.
Yeah, there was quite a few wrecks between the fast guys. Like I know Donnie got involved in the 1 lap one. I don't really know what happened there, but it was right in front of me, and I got collected in that. And then another 3 wide incident. Someone I'm guessing they just got tight and pushed up, and I was involved in that one too. And my game crashed again. That was nice. I think that's like for the last 5 races, my game's crashed.
And talking about that, about a fast person too, is Tyler. He had a bad storm go through his area and knocked his internet out, so he couldn't even finish the race. He had a fast car
that sucks
too, which kind of sucks for him. I told him I feel like I cursed him. I brought him up, I swear, I'm not lying. I brought him up first because he won the stage. Disappeared. Brought Daniel up. I said I was afraid to bring you up here. He goes, why? Well, Tyler disappeared off his. I didn't really want to bring you up for stage 2, and then he had an issue. I'm like, I said I feel bad because like I cursed him or something from the commentators.
Yeah. I mean, it's true. I believe it.
But
happens to me.
All right, man. Before we get you rolling out here and get the other 2 guys up here, other than the big sponsor of your own there, anybody else you'd like to thank back here?
You broadcasting and Andy. I don't know who's the admin tonight. I don't remember. I think it was Matthew. Thank you, Matthew. But yeah, everyone that allows me to race here, gives me something to do on Mondays and Thursdays, preferably Thursdays. It's a lot better of a time, but I have fun every week. I try to win, but sometimes I can't. It is what it is.
All right, man. Well, we'll let you go here. Go celebrate. Well, where are we at next week?
I have no clue. I have no idea. I think Chicagoland. I don't even own Chicagoland, so.
Let me see.
Yeah, we go to no.
No, we go to Kentucky.
Wait. Oh, okay, Kentucky. I won't complain about Kentucky.
And then we go to a road course. Ooh, that'll be interesting. We know
Yeah,
you're.
I
We know.
feel strong at Sonoma.
I was about to say we
So,
know your trends at a road course, so.
yeah, I wouldn't complain to replicate there.
But all right, man, we'll let you roll here.
Yeah,
Uh,
thank you.
no problem. We'll see you next Thursday since we're off for Monday, so for next 2 weeks. So
Hmm.
we'll be here next Thursday for you guys. So
Sounds good. Thank you.
no problem.
All right, see ya.
See you, man. Alrighty, that was Blake here finishing third tonight. We're bringing up Brock here. I swear it's a trend. We're gonna talk about this too. We're gonna talk about this. Mr. Whiteman, I
Hello.
feel like we're making this a trend. You're having a trend of freaking top threes while I'm up in the booth when you race the same night.
No, I got to try to keep it that way. It's nice.
Uh-huh. Man, walk us through your race. I know you qualified pretty decent tonight up near the front, and then some altercations and let's just not talk about you pounding the outside wall. But we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. But all in all, right, it looked like you had a strong car. Your car looked like it came in really good in the long run, though.
Yeah, we hit the wall a few times in the first stage, and it did give us a little bit of damage. So I kind of figured I'd just tuck in and not really overdrive the car, knowing we were going to be slow anyway. And then we fixed the damage, and it kind of just kept us in the back. And it's so hard to make up positions at this track. I mean, if you don't have somebody to help push you and get around somebody, you're not, if you make the move by yourself down into turn one, you're not going to make the move stick. But we kind of figured, with the pit stop in the third stage we have to make under green. It was one of those strategy calls where it kind of worked. The last couple races, I think I did it. It worked really well in Nashville, where we kind of just stayed out. Let the car kind of come to us, and then take two at the end and just be really quick. And it worked here, not as well. I mean, tires aren't as important here as they would be at Nashville, but it still kind of worked out in the end. And we were able to get Blake for second there, which is always really good, finishing in front of a tough competitor like that. So super happy with the results. We finished second here, or actually, I know I think I finished third in the Cup race on Tuesday. So to get two top threes at Pocono, a track that I'm not the best at, it's a really good week for me, and I'm super happy about the result we had tonight.
Oh, most definitely, man. So, looking back at the strategy, I know Blake was talking about it. Did you guys take two tires on that last run?
Yeah, so the green flag pit stop, I did take two tires. I think um, I think Garrett's going to tell you that he did as well. But the difference was that they pit under caution, so I honestly didn't think that they were going to get to me that quick. Coming to that last green flag we had on that last restart, I didn't think that they were going to get to me that quickly, so that's why I stayed out. But they just drove through the field really quick and just were able to build such a advantage that it didn't matter if I took two tires or not. I wasn't gonna get to Garrett. I didn't think I was gonna get to Blake, but then the car just came alive there after the second lap, and we were able to really make the car stick in the corners and not have too much oversteer, which I was really happy about. I was kind of worried that the left sides were worn out too much, that the bounce was going to be way off, but it was honestly the best the car felt all night. I mean, I could actually throw it into the corner and it wanted to stick, and it didn't want to, push out into the outside wall. So, um, I think these two tired strategies keep working. So I'm going to hopefully we can keep getting these race distances and how the things work out, that we can keep taking two tires there at the last green flag pit stop and make a push for the top three that way.
Oh, most definitely, man. Before we get your roll out here, anybody like to thank any sponsors? Looks like you flipped it up this week, so it ain't the normal scheme you usually run. So,
Yeah, we got the Chicago White Sox car on this race. They just took first in the AL Central, so really happy to have them on. Um, Rates on there as well. CME Group is on there as well. And then all of our regular sponsors are on the deck lid. There's a lot there. So let me get the camera that I got on it so I can read it. Constellation, Costco, Wingstop, Red Bull. I think the Chipotle sticker's on that as well. Yeah, Sirius XM's on the roof as always. So really glad to have them on the car this week. Still being there in supports. But yeah, the White Sox car looks really good. We'll bring it back for the Chicagoland race, and teammate Colin will have a special Chicago Cubs car. It's going to be the same livery, so the paint scheme is going to look the same, but it's obviously just going to have the blue and red on there. So really looking forward to that. Also, shout out to all my family that are currently on vacation in Nantucket. I wish I could be with you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the last. I think they were there for the last 2 stages. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the driving from this 41 team, and hopefully we can continue this momentum into next week, which I think is all at Kentucky.
Yes. Well, we only have one race because, well, at least for me, my broadcast side, we ain't racing trucks for like 2 weeks. So.
Oh yeah, they do have that mid-season break there.
Uh-huh. But all right, man. Again, hey, maybe we can keep this little podium stuff going here for the next couple weeks.
Oh yeah, that's always the goal.
Oh yeah, man, most definitely. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna let him roll out here for the night, and we're gonna bring the race winner up because the race winner probably thought we fell asleep up here. So we're gonna bring him up here and talk to him. Again, good finish there, Brock. Like always, man. You have a good night.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All righty, and let's get the gentleman here, Mr. Streets, up on top here. All righty. Garrett, sorry it took so long there for it. You know how Brock is. He talks a lot. But, no, he's a good guy. Again, man, congrats, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, sir, man. You look like you had a hot rod. It was kind of funky in the beginning there. A lot of stuff was going on there. But,
Yeah,
so walk us through your race, man. I mean, it was a little bit of chaos all through the race tonight, so.
yeah, we were real fast in the beginning with the 20 lap stage. I figured, what the heck, we'll just push her hard and see what happens. Ended up running a little too hard. Found something out there the last couple laps of the stage, and ended up sharing a little too much information with my teammates, and they were better than me through the second stage. But the once we got going in the third stage, able to catch up. We had the caution there. I crowded Michael too much. I saw Blake in my mirror moving up to the outside, and I knew we were going to go 3 wide. And I was just trying to make sure that we all didn't stack up into the wall, and ended up not leaving enough room for Michael. So I apologize to him for that and anyone else that ended up in that accident. But yeah, that set us up for pit stop there under yellow. I mostly did it to check and see if we had any damage, but I was kind of surprised nobody else pit, and I think that's what ended up giving us the win tonight, being one of the few cars that pit there. And then it was just a matter of figuring out what we were going to do strategy-wise, and I had pretty much committed that stage 3 I was going to run 2 tires, take a 2-tire pit stop. Had a lot of conversation about whether we should take no tires or take 2 tires. Ultimately decided to take 2 there under green, and yeah, we were able to run Blake back down.
Oh, most definitely, man. Most definitely. I was looking at that. I'm like, you wound up having about a 4.5 second lead at the finish, and that was over Brock. Because Brock got around Blake there, I think, with like 4 to go. I think it was. I can't remember. But man, I mean, he had a good piece, man. I know there was a lot of chaos. I was talking to Blake about this too. I was like all out of all the chaos. I mean, you feel bad for Tyler. Tyler Honeycutt literally lost the internet because of the weather. That's why he disappeared. he was a contender tonight. I mean, I was having fun watching you guys sling it back and forth beginning of the race. So
Yeah, we were definitely battling really hard there at the beginning. Like I said, I really kind of burnt my stuff up and gave away the lead there in stage one. But I knew that with having the stage break, I wanted to see what would happen over that run, and I was willing to give it up a little bit. But yeah, it was a great battle with those guys. It's a shame they had the issues that they had and weren't able to be there at the end. Would have been really great to see how all the strategy played out.
no, most definitely, man. By the way, just to let you know, over in the YouTube land, you had a gentleman say congrats. Oh, you already looked at it, but you had a gentleman DCX Tech 97 say congrats on the win there for you. So, but you already said thank you on it. But yeah, a little bit of everybody watching out there for you. So before we roll out here, like the usual there for you, because I know it's getting late here. The race went a little longer than I think anybody thought it was going to tonight. Um, Anybody like to thank back at home sponsors on the car, um, all the way around?
Yeah, I want to thank the Rev Racing guys for building a fast hot rod. I want to thank SM Racing Products for sponsoring the car. If you need any hardware, sim racing hardware, check out sm-racingproducts.com. We got Bettis Fabrication on the side. If you need any metal fabrication, you can check them out. Want to thank all the guys at Nsrla that put this on. Andy, I want to thank Matthew for doing the race control. I want to thank you, Glenn, for putting together a broadcast. It's always great to be able to watch stuff, and I've usually got it playing on my other monitor during the race. So, yeah, all the people that put effort into doing this, it's kind of a thankless job, but want to take a moment to thank all of them. So,
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I was trying to do something else nice for you guys tonight. I just couldn't get it to work. I had a new ticker for you guys to try, but I can't. I'm gonna have to ask the guy who made it to figure out how to work it. So, but it'll show a little bit of everything. It'll be kind of cool. I just haven't got a chance to get it to work. It'll really show throttle input, the fuel mileage, to everything for you guys. I'm trying to upgrade a little bit more to what we have and make you guys shine because you guys put on one hell of a show anyway. So, trying to make you guys look good.
well, we appreciate that. We'll look forward to seeing it whenever you get it going.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, man. We're gonna let you roll out of here. Go celebrate with the team. We are gonna roll out here for the night. Again, congrats to the winner here tonight of Garrett Streets here at Pocono for the Rise Above 200. Again, I believe their YouTube is Leadfoot TV. I'm gonna give them guys some love too. They broadcast the cup side of stuff for these guys. I believe that's their name for it. I'll have to relook it up here, but if we get it by next week, I'll let you guys know. But give them guys some love. And again, if you're looking for a league that has good stout drivers, this is the place. These guys in it week in and week out put on show between everything. To like, if you just saw tonight, there was 4 wide racing at Pocono. Any other place, people would have crashed each other by now, and that was in the corners. So, but again, let you guys have a good night. I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all for stopping in, and we'll catch you guys next Thursday at Kentucky. So.